Alright, hi everyone. So for today's topic, we'll discuss about final withholding tax. Okay? So we'll talk about ano ba yung mga final withholding tax, sino ang required mag-file and mag-pay, ano-ano yung mga transactions na covered ng final withholding tax. But for this one, we'll focus yung common, yung royalties ha, and ano yung mga tax forms na ginagamit. Okay? Ano ba yung final withholding tax? Ito yung tax na prescribe on certain income tax payments, okay? Sabi ko nga rito, cover dito yung royalties, yung mga prices, and we'll focus on royalties. This is not creditable against the income tax due of the payee or receiver ng income. So, once ang isang income is subjected to final tax, hindi na to further matatax under the income tax or capital gains tax. Next, sino naman dito yung required mag-file and pay ng withholding tax? Hindi naman lahat withholding agent. Magiging withholding agent ka lang if yung ibabayad mo sa isang person o could be a company, single proprietor, included sa list ng income na subject sa final withholding tax. So, ano ba to? Halimbawa, mga dividends, distributive share in taxable partnership, royalties, and prices. Once ikaw magbabayad ng mga ito, which ang very common dito ay royalties, isa ka ng withholding agent. Okay? Ngayon, what will happen kung yung withholding agent, maaring ikaw, kasi halimbawa, nagbabayad ka ng royalties, you fail to withhold yung withholding tax. Okay? So, if yung withholding agent failed to withhold withholding tax, siya mismo, subject siya for penalties. Okay? Now, because of the EOPT, ito na magiging penalties niya. Kung ikaw ay isa kang micro or small enterprise, ang surcharge mo from dating 25%, nagiging 10% surcharge na lang. Yung interest naman dating 20%, nagiging 6% na lang. At ang compromise penalty before na between 1,000 to 25,000, matitikris ito 50%. So, ang maximum nito would be 15,000. So, ganyan na magiging penalty mo. Alright? Just in case you fail to withhold. Okay? So, ano-ano yung mga tax forms na ginagamit in paying final withholding tax? Actually, ang final withholding tax, binabayaran to monthly and quarterly, iba rin yung type of reporting na ginagamit. So, sa monthly, yung ginagamit na tax form dyan, yung 0619F. Pag naman ito ay quarterly, ang gagamitin mo naman yung 1601FQ. Alright? Tapos, pag ito naman may annual reporting din to yung 1604F naman. Okay? I think we call na this one as 1601Q. Right? Yan. So, since we will focus on royalties, ang royalties kasi, ang final tax rate niyan is 20%. Okay? So, itong determine kung ang transactions ba ay subject for final tax, there is a need to read the contract. Okay? Not lease, the contract. And pag meron talaga doon, very obvious na sinabi doon na may royalties yon, so immediately subject siya for final tax. There's a confusion na because nasa isang contract siya, kasi very common yung ginagamit na 5% But it should be clearly written doon sa contract kung nasabi yung word na royalties. Then, 20% tax rate should be used. Okay? So, we have here, if you can see, a sample, royalty fee. Okay? This one, halimbawa ikaw ay non-VAT, tapos yung royalty na babayaran mo is vatable yung company, ito yung babayaran mo. Normally, yung royalties is a percentage of sales. Okay? So, for purposes of our discussion, ginawa ko na lang bilog yung amount para hindi medyo quacky yung figure. So, halimbawa, ang babayaran mo royalty fee is around 16,800 kasi ikaw magko-compute niyan, kasi ikaw mag-withhold. So, 16,800 tapos halimbawa isa kang non-VAT. Okay? So, kukunin mo yung 20% nito times 0.2, which is ito nga 3,360. Okay? So, essentially, ang babayaran mo would be 13,440. So, from your royalties sa 16,800 times mo yung 20%, yan na i-remit mo, yan na i-withhold mo, and then, ang babayaran mo would be 13,440. This is on the assumption na hindi ka vatable. Pero kung ikaw ay vatable, at assuming ang royalty na compute mo is 15,000, ito ha, 15,000. So, mangyayari niyan, syempre, kung vatable ka na, ito ang royalties niya, 15,000. So, yung 15,000 would be the basis of your 20%. Okay? Siya yung basis ng 20% mo. Siya yung i-withhold mo. Okay? Pero, ang ibabayad mo doon sa company na due ang royalty payment would be, of course, papatungan mo ito ng yung VAT, yung 15,000, mo multiply mo by 1.12, which makes 16,800. Tapos, ang mangyari dito, kunin mo ngayon, yung 16,800, i-less mo yung 20% niyan, okay? That will give you 13,800 na babayaran mo kung ikaw ay VAT. Okay? So, for discussion purposes, let's work on this one, na non-VAT ka. So, importante, if now that you are the one paying for royalties, you need to withhold yung number 1 step. Pangalawa, you have to file and submit yung form 0619F kasi month ito. Ibang tax form ang gagamitin kung quarterly kasi there's a certain step pag quarterly siya, okay? Meron kailangan i-recap mo yung transactions mo for the past 2 months. So, it will be in another video discussion. Now, if you're withholding for 0619F, you need to provide form 2306. Okay? And then, last but not the least, you have to pay on due date yung tax due mo for ano yung items na withhold mo. So, for 0619F, for month of August, okay, mag-withhold ka halimbawa ng month of August, due for payment yan ng September 10. Alright? So, similarly, kung hindi quarter end, 10th of the following month. Pero pagdating na ng pag-quarter end siya, hindi na nagiging 10th of the following month. It becomes already this one okay, due. Ang due na niya would be ito, October 31. Okay? This is how it's being read. So, ang due niya, for example, it's this one is due ng form. Ito naman due ng 2306. Okay? 2306 to. So, this one, kasi you have to submit also yung 2306 eh. Okay? So, para at least ma-prepare na nila. So, ito, for September, ang due niyan would be October 31. So, yun. So, we have here, pag quarter, pag March, April 30, pag June, July 31, September, October 31, December, January 31 of the next following year. Because may preparation ng QAP. Meron pang ginagawa. Kaya, binigyan ng leeway na additional days parang makaprepare ng QAP kasi nag-prepare ka ng 2306. Alright? As a withholding agent, hindi ka lang basta mag-withhold. There's a QAP preparation for 2306. Okay? So, let's work on 0619F. Let's work on this one. 3360. So, ito, bukas tayo dito. Andiyan na siya. Let's go to the main screen. 06. Okay. 0619F. Ito. Fill up. Normally, because we're recording this video ng August, so, ang expectation kasi nito dapat gawin siya ng September. Okay? Kasi tingnan natin baka mag-error. Pero let's do it. Because this is for August eh. Medyo proactive ka lang, ginawa mo siya. So, 3360. Dito natin siya ilalagay. Okay? Okay. Dito, yan, month of August, due date is September 10, you have to pay amended return, no. Any taxes withheld, yes. Ito naman, you have to change this kasi yung WB kasi pertaining siya dito. Final tax withheld on interest paid on deposits and yield on deposit substitute. Yung isa naman, yung WF, tingnan nyo ha, kasi naka-gray siya eh. Dito ka dapat maglagay. Remittance of final income taxes withheld on other final income taxes. Kasi royalties to. So, lagay ka dyan sa F. So, ito yon. Alright? So, anong amount ba yon? 3360. Alright? So, 3360. Tapos, withholding agent, private. Let's see ha, kasi 9 pa naman yan eh. Pero, we're doing for month of August for purposes of this discussion. So, you're just on time. I-click mo yung save. Tingnan natin if tatanggapin niya. Invalid month on item 1. Month should not be current date. Because normally, ang way on how to report this is that bumabalik siya Sige, tingnan natin kung kasi pag July naman, dapat meron ka ng computation and surcharge niyan. Tingnan natin kung papayag siya ha. Pero I think this is validation successful. So that means when you do the final withholding 0619F, August tayo ha, huwag ka magpupusit kasi magkakamali ka, mapapenalize ka. If you're doing month of August, the best time to do it is the following month. At least I'm showing you on this video yung difference. Kunwari month of August, best to do it September 1st. Okay? Kasi sa case na to, July siya nag-agree eh. Pero mas maganda, gawin mo ito September 1st kasi based dito sa BIR form, magjuju yan ng September 10. Ito kasi na-push siya ng August eh. Mali yan. Kasi, di ba, remember, we are filing for August. Okay, edit mo yan. Pag ganun, it only shows na, pag sinubmit mo to, we need to go to BIR to have it computed yung penalties. Pero di ba, I'm just showing you, so at least you see the difference. And we also learned something from this one. So, if we're going to report on withholding on final taxes. Today is August ngayon, and we're doing it for month of August. The best time to do the form is September 1st. Okay? Tapos, ang due date niya would be September 1st, pero for month of August, pero ang due date niya would be September 10. Hindi po ito babaguhin kasi default na yun sa program. Okay? Now, huwag kang magkakamali kasi pa nagkamali ka dyan, you need to have it computed, match-check ka ng BIR for penalties. Okay? So, ito for purposes of our demonstration on how to use the form. At least you see also the difference. Now, let's just assume na 8 yan. Kung 8 yan, 9, magiging 9 yan. Tingnan nyo. O, diba? Magiging 9 yan. Tapos, hindi lang natin mabalidate kasi hindi pa tapos si month of August eh. Dapat ginagawa yan September 1. At tapos yung due date niya magiging September 10. Okay? So, iwanan ko to. We'll do the next step. Ano yung next step? Yung paggawa ng QAP. Or rather, paggawa ng 2306. Kasi once you do this, diba, ang next step nito, magbibigay ka ng 2306 doon sa babayaran mo ng royalties. So, saan naman yon? Yun yung sa data entry. So, let's work on this one. So, data entry, okay. Don't forget your username or password. And then, we go here sa QAP. Okay. And then, we choose, ito, 1601F. Kasi remember, diba, 1601F. Tapos, 08 yan. Amended return no. Any taxes withheld. Yes, for the quarter of, remember, third quarter ngayon. Okay. And then, click, okay, add update. Yes, oo. Tapos, let's just click add para magawa yan. Makapag-add tayo. Sample name, ATC must be entered. Oh, hindi pa kami tapos. Sample name, sample company. Tapos, this one, makikita nyo, di ba remember WF yung pinili natin? WF pertaining sa royalties. So, may royalties dito. Ayan. But WC to, ang WC kasi is corporation. Okay, sa corporation, kung sa corporation ka nagbayad, WC, all kinds of royalties. This is, WI is individual. WC 250 ang hanapin natin. Kung corporation, di ba sinlagay ko sample company dyan. So, careful din paggamit ng alphanumeric. Ayan, all kinds of royalty payments. Okay? Tapos, magkano naman yung income tax payments? Di ba 16,800? Ayun, tingnan natin dito. 16,800. Alright, tingnan natin kung 3,360 ang lumabas. Okay, 3,360. Once this is good, click save. Yes. Do you want to add another record? No. And then click form 2306. Ito siya. Ayan. Hindi lang nalagay yung address kasi hindi natin nalagay sa tin library. Pero if this is the case, pwede mo naman siyang i-override. Ilagay yung address niya. Diba? Sample address nung payee. Ay, pero dito natin. Okay, tatapahin natin. Tingnan natin kung ito. Sample address. Okay. Tapos, pansinin nyo, yan, ETC 16,800. Tapos, yung pangalan niya. Tapos, pumirma kayo rito. Alright? So, that's how this works. So, at least, andito tayo, withhold, file, of course, file and pay, ha? File and submit, then pay. Pero, pay siya sa due date. And then, provide form 2306. Tandaan nyo, ang 1604, makabangga niya 2306 pag, rather, 0619F, ang kabangga niya 2306. Yan. Pero, 0619E, ang kabangga niya 2307. Pag expanded, may 5%. Pero, pag naman final tax, 20% yung tax rate. Alright? So, I hope this helps. We're just focused on royalties. Okay, thank you.